Yeah, of course, when we start a new expansion, people level at different rates, so the buffs may be a little bit difficult today. So just be patient with your buffers since they're going to have to overwrite certain things or certain people aren't able to buff, etc. You know how the drill goes.
I'm not worried. It won't last long.
By the way, you guys may have heard me mention this. As expansions go a little bit further along and people get new abilities that work differently with others, let me know that because I may need to change the group makeup. Let's go ahead and finish those buffs. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this this instance. I feel very different.
Oh?
Okay, everyone. In just a moment, we're going to be able to enter the instance. You want to talk to Jerome over here. And I believe you have to say, show me. Giggity. Train per our earlier conversation, message received.
Okay.
Once you say show me, it should port you into the instance. Welcome to the Temple of Bertoxilus. It's very Bertoxilian. Okay, so this raid is called Queen Malarian. Mr. Train, could you start some light pulls from the rooms around us, please? Light pulls, please. And I'd love a main assist if I could get a volunteer.
I can do it.
There's nothing in the rooms around us, only south of us.
Okay, if you could just start pulling those for me.
Did you say light pulls or light pulls? Asking for someone else.
Light pulls.
Okay.
I don't know the difference there that you said, but light pulls.
Pull like light
No.
pull?
No, not a light pull.
Okay.
Get it together, Train.
Sorry, my accent.
You might want to unmark Bragg as the assist.
Yep, got it. Sorry, thank you. Essentially, Train, clear everything that you can see except down to the far south room.
Yep. I mean, if you wanted to, we could move to the room I'm pulling from, and it's pretty clear right inside of it, and I'll just pull right to there.
You mean this area?
Yeah, just keep coming south, yep. And just stay right in the doorway.
Okay. Once that's dead, if you could move south and then continue south, please, to get.
South, not east. Those that went east.
It's my fault.
And again, there are some faction vendors for the uncommon spells that I'd be able to purchase for some of you after the raid tonight. I managed to get Warmly faction, and the spells are tradable, so be happy to purchase some of those that I didn't get already. As always, this is a new raid. You guys know how new raids go. We have to learn the fights, so we'll do our best. I'm hoping we can knock this one out quickly. We will need a corruption cure for all of the priest classes. You can use a single target cure. Train, I'll need a... I have one set up, but I'll need a...
Yeah, I was gonna make him before I was pulling.
Got it.
There's one mob in this room with Plague Spirit and Queen Malaria.
Yeah, one of them is just a mob that roams around with an aura on it. You can move into the center of this room, please. That should be it. There's one more fly up, but I'm unsure where it is.
He's just in the room to the right, but if I go in the room, I might aggro it.
Okay, we're going to sit tight then. Okay, a couple of things here. Queen Malarian is our target. Malawin, if you're able to do a tank order for me, please. And let's make sure our tanks and anybody else that needs it gets Reptile and Langor, or whatever the new upgrade is.
Probably need a couple minutes to set up the trigger.
Yep. A couple things I want to mention while he's doing that. The first thing is there is an AE, an aura really, that's going to go off. It's basically a little fly that's going to roam around the room. We're going to need to avoid him. You're going to have to move around the room to avoid him. If you don't, he has a silence. So just make sure you avoid him. There's something else that goes along with it, but I want to see if I can find the info. I know one is it's a blind and a silence. She's blinding you with silence. That's what we're saying. Queen Malarian is going to hit very, very, very hard. Two things we're going to need to avoid. One, every now and then we're going to need to all back out except for the main tank, as a PBAE is going to go off. She's going to do an emote for that. We'll call it out when to back out. I think she may be perma-rooted, but I'm unsure. And then secondly, one person will get a viral. When that person gets viral, they need to be cured immediately. If we don't, the viral goes out on the raid and we essentially wipe. Train, I'd like you to call that out if you can.
What's the cure?
Okay.
Corruption. 8 corruption counters. Probably single target corruption should be fine. Or radiant cure. So again, 3 things really you're avoiding. One is the silence. It's going to be an aura, a fly that's kind of roaming around the room. Occasionally there's a PBAE that we all need to get out of the room except for the tank. And then finally there's a viral that we need to cure. Any questions? Let me put a banner down.
Trainer, those audio triggers we should all have.
I mean, I'm setting it up. Give me a second. But that's the gist of it, yeah.
You don't necessarily everyone need them because we're going to call them out. There's going to be one person that we're going to need to cure and one call out to get everybody out of the room except the tank. There's a new buff that's out that just want everybody to be aware of. It's called Wild Growth. The shamans and druids get it. Basically, it adds an additional 4 to 5k hit points, but it decays over time. So basically, we'll be throwing that on when tanks go in. Is there anyone that is not ready?
It's going to share the Jaina triggers.
Okay, sure. Give me a second for that.
And I mean, they're test mode, so hopefully they work.
Just going to give a second for that. Okay. Amarth, it's going to be whenever you're ready.
And there is an ad in the room to the right that we'll have to take care of.
Kill the ad first, please. Kill the ad. Get Queen Malarian debuff, please.
Oh, the blind to the aura thing, right? That wasn't.
Yes.
Okay.
I think casters may be able to stay back here. I'm unsure. I'm unsure where that aura roams. It's possible it could roam into this room.
It's the blue con thing, right? Smoldering acid.
Everybody out. Everybody out except for the tank. Back up into the room, please. Oh, looks like we got hit.
The range of that is, I believe, 80.
Let's have wards down,
So you
please.
get-
Wards down if we could.
Jumi's being waved. Cure Jumi.
Kill the ads, please. Kill the ads. Everybody on ads. They're back in the back of the room.
The blind is making it hard. Smoldering acid's also going out. We gotta be out of the room. Did we get the cure off, or were the ads from that?
Unsure. Yeah, again, it's a new fight, so we're learning.
Okay, because the thing that Jumi had, I believe, if that hits him, anyone in range
Let's get the ads,
of him
please.
will do more ads.
Everybody on ads. There's a lot in the casters at the back.
Jumi's being waved again. Cure Jumi.
Dragged out.
Zingid's corruption cure.
Smoldering acid.
Out if you can. We need these ads taken care of, please.
Zing.
Everybody on ads.
It's one ad on MR. Killing it though.
Calling Pox. Get these ads down. Just get the ads taken care of, please.
Melite's being waved. Cure Melite.
Yeah.
There's this one plague spreader on the healers in the back.
Call Melite, please. Got to get these ads under control.
Maybe beam right down the tunnel. They're all kind of stacked up there. Guts down. Smoldering acid, get out of the room.
Got way too many ads. Call people if we can, please.
Find Daria down.
See if we can hold it together. Call those that we need to call.
Beeping needs to be cured.
Clara down.
Try to hang in there as long as we can. Okay.
Lands down.
Okay, I think it's going to be a wipe.
Down.
That's fine. Let's just let it reset, please.
Boy, that's a lot of ads.
Xavius, I'll get you in a second when I'm not dead.
No problem. That's why I said when able.
Let's just let it reset, please. Don't zone in just yet.
Might I suggest waiting and rebuffing in the pool?
I think it.
It stopped killing people, but there's still a shit ton of ads here.
Yep, let's let it reset. Not a bad first attempt.
It appears it reset.
There's an ad every time someone's hit with the Wave of Infestation. So if someone's targeted, they have to be far enough away to not AE the people around them.
Okay, it looks like everything depopped.
Okay, just 1 second, please.
It's safe to come in. There's no ads here.
If you'd like to rebuff in the guild hall, you can. A lot of us aren't bound near the guild hall, so we're actually just going to come back in. And if you want to res, we can res you in. we're getting everyone back into the room. If we want to do a res, we can res you back in, or you can port in and hold off on your reses.
All the corpses are out of the room. They're all right here.
Thank you, Pete. Was anybody able to figure out if any of those were mezzable by chance?
They certainly weren't stunnable. At least not with our current stun.
All right, we'll get everybody back in the zone. We'll get reses done. Get everyone rebuffed. Again, new raid. So we'll figure it out. Thank you, Xavius. My apologies.
The best part of being forgotten about is how guilty you feel afterwards.
All right, let's go ahead and get everyone in the zone so we can start buffing, please. right, let's get those buffs going out. Let's get everyone rebuffed and start metting up. Thank you all for being patient on a wipe there. We're just working through some of the tactics. I'm going to step away just a moment. We're finalizing the final tactic change. It's going to AFK one moment. Okay, my apologies. Let's go ahead and finish those last minute buffs, please, and met up. I'm going to start setting up areas for different clerics and healers and casters to be in. If you are a caster, a pure caster, and you need line of sight, but you don't necessarily need to be near the queen, I want you directly under the banner as tight as you can be. If you are a healer and you don't need line of sight, I want you over here with Kit. Tight as you can be on Kit. I'll make Melite the hug person there since I got to move around. So healers where Melite is. Casters with line of sight needed at the banner. Beeping, could I employ your giant illusion, please? Could you come over here to Kit, please, to the northwest? This is the quarantine area, Where Beep is the quarantine area. It's to the west side of the room. Really over here a little bit more, Beep, if you could. Come to the south a little bit. If you get quarantined, this is where you're going to go. If Train calls your name, this is where you're going to go. Again, if Train calls your name, you're going to go over here to where Beep is currently. Beep won't be there. So make sure you know it's the west side of the zone, west side of this room.
Out and left.
What I'd like to do for the melees... Beep, could you be the queen for now? And just stand here where Kid is? Pretend you're the queen for a moment. I won't give you a tiara or anything, but come over here. Sorry, Beep.
Where are you?
Okay, Beep's going to pretend he's the queen. God save the queen. Stand right where Kid is, please. And face the raid like you're the queen. Okay. Amarth is going to be on the far side. Where Kid is, essentially. Or whichever tank picks it up. I'd like the raid to be directly in line with the queen and Amarth. And the reason why is because you're going to get blinded. So if you get blind, if you just back up and out of the room, you won't get that AE when we say back out. Make sense?
You can use your map to move when you're blind.
That's very helpful as well. So 2 things we're going to tell you. First of all, if we call your individual name and we say get out, once you go to the quarantine area, over to the west side of the room. Again, that's if we call your specific name. If we just say get out of the room, you're just going to back down the ramp and come back into this room real quick. It's real quick. It's like a tick. Now, the person that goes into the quarantine is going to spawn an ad, and they'll need a cure. If we can mez the ads, we'll just stack them up. If we can't mez the ads, we'll bring them to where Beep is currently and burn them down. The reason I'm doing that is so we can set up a beam location. Healers, in the event that you do not, that you get hit by the blind over here, just slide a little closer to the banner. Not too close, but just a little bit away from that room.
I'm reconnecting my internet.
Okay. Again, if we call your name, you're going to go to the quarantine to the west. Go west, young man. Just going to give Eindari a second. Let's get buffs on those that need it. If you are not the main tank, be ready to pick up the ads in the event that we cannot mez them.
Just waiting for the world to remove me.
We will need some cures. We'll still need the corruption cure on the person that gets quarantined once they spawn the ad. So Knights, if you could be ready to pick up that ad and bring it to the center here. Is there anyone that is not ready? Okay, let's do this again, folks. 1 second. If you need a res during the fight, put an R in either raid say or say. If you need buffs once you're resed, put a B in raid say or say. Just going to give that a shot and see how that works for now. Amarth, whenever you are ready. Go DPS heavy from the beginning once Amarth has aggro.
Joust out of the room, everyone. I'm unsure what the...
You're good now.
Yes. Okay. Is it that green thing that goes off?
I think so. Wards down, please. Wards down.
Kudu go west.
Kudu out. Pick up those ads and bring them. They're at the casters. We need tanks there.
Joust out of the room.
They are mezzable. Let's mezz them.
Back in.
Mez the heck out of them if we can. If we could pile them up in the center where the casters are so they can AE mez. No dots on them, please. Focus DPS on the queen. I want the ads placed right in front of the banner.
Why is this dude like going up in the sky? I can't.
She's rooted. She's getting pushed up terrain.
Oh. Khaleesi go west.
The blind is hitting casters outside. I'm not sure where the fly moved to.
Joust out of the room.
It's going back into the main room now. DPS hard on Queen Malarian. If we can keep the ads mez, let's mez them. Plague Spirit is in the room, but it's going back up the ramp.
Hawkstrike go west.
If you need to go east a little bit, casters, you can. You should avoid him if that gets on you.
He's dead.
Kill the ads one at a time. Follow your assist, please.
That blind shit's still up.
You need to come into the main room. I think the Plague Spirit is up there. Well, nice job, everyone. A little bit cleaner. We'll get better at that fight. Need to get better about our AE mezzing. Tightening them all up. And watching breaking the mezzes.
Chest is inside his room.
Okay, let's open it.
Stupid blind.
Oh my god, beeping. Just walk forward 5 feet and you'll be out of the blind.
The humming runes are for level 81 rank 3 spells, I believe. Let me check.
Is that tier 3?
Yes, humming is level 81. Do you have a volunteer officer for loot?
Yeah, you can give it to Zing.
All right, Zingy, go for it. Good job, everyone, on our first Seeds of Destruction raid. We'll probably farm this pretty regularly.
See Flashpoint first at 1.
While we are waiting on loot, this is very important. If you'll go to the faction page, you can do /fact for that. And go to the Seeds of Destruction section. There is a progression section. There is a group and a raid. The group progression is how you get through the whole expansion if you only want to do group. It's also how you unlock mercenaries and unlock some of your spells in the void. The raid version, the Tavern at the End of Norrath, this is how you're going to keep track of your raid progression. If you do all of those raids, it should allow you to get into the final zone. I'm unsure how it's going to work on progression servers, but we'll see. Grats, Malamban.
I'm sorry, kid. Could you say that again after you get to the faction?
Sure. Seeds of Destruction tab under progression.
I don't
You
see
mean
that.
achievement / achievement?
Oh, I'm sorry, not faction. It's achievement. My apologies. Thank you for correcting me. You can do /ACH for that if you don't know how to get to it. My apologies on that, folks. Pardon my brain. Grats, Malamban. So again, achievement window, Seeds of Destruction section, progression section. There's the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Past. That's the group progression, which you don't have to do unless you want to. Then there's the raid progression, which is what most of us are going to be doing. And it will list all the raids. Guess what raid is next for us?
Relos returns.
No. It's Stop the Ascension, so it should be next on your list. You should all have a little green check under Queen Malarian. Congrats, Vitor.
Thanks, team. Super upgrade.
Before we move to our next location, I just want to confirm that I can request a task. So if you could all just sit tight for me until we finish loot, I'm going to port my group because I'm bound at the NPC. And once I confirm that we can get it, then I'll tell us to move. I don't want us to move if we can't do it. This will probably be one of the raids that, now that we know how to do it, and as we get more levels and more gear, probably be able to burn this guy down in 20 minutes. So this will be a raid that we hit and farm quickly, frequently, get in, get out, get the spells and stuff. Think of it like the deep scar of the previous expansion. While we're also finishing up loot, one minor thing. There is a hard version of this raid. It is exactly the same as this version of the raid. The difference is that it only allows 36 people in it. But if you do the hard version, you get the loot from the Field of Scale raids, which are basically 2 tiers above. So it is possible that on Monday nights, we may be able to attempt, as we get later in the expansion, because we really need to gear up first, we may be able to attempt some of the hard raids of these versions.
Quick question. Is it a separate lockout?
That I don't know the answer to. This is also one of the questions that I had, but I don't know the answer. What I might try at the end of the night is to get the hard version just to see if it'll let us. That way we'll be able to tell if they're on separate lockouts. Again, finishing up with this loot. Grats, Raleigh.
I fixed up the triggers a little bit for people that use Jaina. Resharing it. The infestation 70 seconds on the dot every time. So I can actually call that it's going to be coming.
Again, once this loot is done, please be patient. I'm just going to port to the NPC to make sure that I can get the expedition. Grat Slade. My group, I'm going to end up porting you. Just stay close. Means you're lucky and you won't have to run. Please make sure you loot all your loot. I will be kicking you from the instance shortly. Kicking everyone from the task. If you could all move to Ocean Green Hills, and zone into Blackburrow, please. I apologize to the group I ported. You'll have to move to Blackburrow.
Do we just leave this instance?
You will be ported out shortly, or you can zone out. The zone out is right where you zoned in. You just have to like click the little platform that moves up. But you should be kicked out shortly.
We got.
I'm sorry, where are we headed?
We're headed to Ocean Green Hills to Blackburrow, essentially. How many of you thought 22 years later you'd be zoning into Blackburrow for a raid?
Somehow I knew.
Every TLP. What are we on, an epic fight or something?
You can tell the folks that use the banner to get to the raid.
As soon as I have enough in, I'll move the banner as well. If you've not been in this version of Blackburrow yet, it's quite nice. They redid it and it looks good. Some of the knolls look really nice as well.
Yet still relatively true to the original.
Jimmy loves it.
I may need to adjust groups slightly. Please make sure you don't go up and aggro anything.
You went like mega raccoon right there.
Ow!
My apologies. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
What causes that?
I have no idea. Shitty headset.
Fix it. Because you seem to be able to fix it.
There's a little connector that connects it from the jack to the jack, like a PC.
Yeah, no.
It sounds like your jack is all effed up on it, is what it is, because you just like disconnected a bunch of times while you were talking.
Yeah, there's a bad connection somewhere in the wire.
Is that better?
Yeah. Just don't move at all. Stay perfectly still, and you'll be good.
Once you're inside, you can move up to Kit, but please hold here. Do not pass.
What are you?
He's a weatherman.
It's a trim, isn't it?
He's a professional broadcaster.
And a snappy dresser.
Still waiting on a couple of folks. If I go raccoon, just tell me.
Oh, I will.
Please allow me just a couple of minutes here.
You're like half raccoon right now.
train. Yep. Let's do it.
Yep.
Sorry, Xavius, the banner was not down. It is now. Again, I need one moment. Is that better or worse?
Better for now.
I'm going to need to stratify the groups just a little bit.
It's the same.
All right, at some point we'll fix this. Is that sounding better?
For now, again. It's like hit or miss, so it may happen again. I'll let you know.
So I'm going to try to make sure everybody has a tank, a healer, and some DPS of various types. Please check your groups. If you do not have a tank, a healer, and some DPS, please let me know immediately. Okay. Couple things going to happen here. First of all, check your buffs. Officers monitor, officer chat, please. All right, in just a moment, we're going to head down into Blackburrow, and we're going to eventually, at some point, aggro a martyr. When that happens, we essentially have 5 minutes before a script starts. sorry, 5 minutes until we initiate the event. When that happens, there's going to be these totems. There will be 8 in total. Some of you may have them labeled on your map. Some of you may not. We are going to split the raid. We have 8 groups. There are 8 insignias. Each group will get a, not insignias, sorry, totems. The idea is this. Each totem is going to can have no more than 7 or 8 people and pets that are within range of them. So 1 group at a time on each totem. Essentially, we'll need to assign totems to groups. The gnolls that are there are tethered to their totem. Each totem is going to have a Mundungu, Dunugu. Just call it a Mandingo. And then there's going to be 2 other gnolls. Essentially, you want to leave the Mundunugu alive. Kill the other 2, and don't go away from your totem, and don't aggro anybody else's totem. So only heal and cast on your group members or what they're doing. Once we have that all set, then we're going to bring our Mundunugus down to about 20%. Then we're going to kill them all at the same time. They all have to die within 1 minute of each other. Does anyone have the totems labeled on their map? I do not have them on mine. You can move up to Kit, please. Know your group at this point. If I call your name, your group number, know what group number you are. Ave is group 1, Melite is group 2, Clerical is group 3, Kazuma is 4, Kudu is 5, Monksar is 6, Song Eater is 7, Baitor is 8. If that person is in your group, know your group number. Because when I call your group, I'm going to call it by number. You can keep moving up to Kit. Do not pass me, please. Come all the way up to Kit. Do not pass. Some of you have passed me, please. Was there a totem up top?
I'm pretty certain right at the entrance was one. At least it was a green thing on the ground that looked like a totem to me.
1 second. Does someone have that labeled as a totem on the map? The one at the entrance, Terzies. Okay. I'm gonna swap myself with Vitor. Group 1, you're gonna hold here, please. Group 1, hold here. Rest of the raid come to Kit, please. Please let me know when we get to the next totem. Hold here in this room. Guys, you're moving up, and I'm not asking you to move up. Group 2, let me have you hold here on the bridge. The rest of the raid can move up to Kit. Hang on, Terzies. Let me get a mark on you 1 second. Terzies, I do not see you.
He's like right behind you. He's a weird-looking old dude with swords right here.
Aha. Okay, let me get group 4 here. Make sure you're really tight around that location that we've put you at as well. Group 4, you're going to hold here. Terzies, could you lead us to totem 3, please? Careful, we don't want to aggro the martyr. Give Terzies a second. He's going to find it for us. If there are other totems we've already passed, I can put those groups at them. Just call them out what number they are. Again, just a little bit of setup here for everybody, folks. And all right, if you're in group 3, you're going to be here where Terzies is right now. So that's Clara, SK, Sloan, Foxy, and Weezer. If you're group 3, you're going to hold right here. Terzies, can you take us to 5, please? Rest of the raid, we're moving back under the area we were before. Careful of the martyr. We don't want to aggro him. I'm unsure where he is. He's over there on the platform. Make sure we don't aggro him until we're in position.
Totem 5 is when I hit height, my filters are 40 and 40. Totem 5 goes away, but it's in this location.
We'll hold group 5 here for now.
Says Totem 6 is here.
Totem group 6, if you could hold here, please, where Terziz is currently.
Does look like 5 is at a different elevation.
We'll move him in just a second if 5 just wants to hold there for a moment. Terziz, we lost you.
Totem 7 is up here.
If you're a group 7, you're going to hang a right.
Right here.
All right, group 5, or excuse me, group 7, if you could hold here, please. And then finally, group 8. Terziz is going to lead us to 8 here in a second, and then we'll fix 5.
Next door over.
Malarian, can you guys make sure Smiggy stays with you? And
Totem 8.
You don't want me to... Oh, there he is. Never mind. I'm on my way to them now.
Yep.
Again, this is going off of Good's map. Still don't have a Totem 5. It's either up or down from that area over there.
I think this is the right spot, though, because we'll find out here in a second.
So this says Totem 6 is here with my height filter on. So Totem 5 is above us.
Yeah, it looks
However
like
you get
this
up
is
there, I
6
think you
right
have to
here.
go across the bridge there.
Terziz, could you lead group 5 up there? Oh, I see. Wait, nope.
Past the ward, so
Yep, I don't want to do that just yet.
the bridge that goes up there, I think that's 5 up there.
Yep, group 5, could you follow Kit, please? Group 5, come with Kit. All right, everybody should be in place. Check your group buffs. Make sure you are all fully buffed. Group 5, I need you to hold here. Don't go over the bridge just yet. Group 5, in just a moment, you guys are going to run across, probably aggro the martyr, and pull him up to the very top up there. If that's the case and you need to kill him, go ahead and kill him. Seep, I'll need you to call me here in just a second.
All right.
Again, just a quick note. Here's what's going to happen. Once we aggro the martyr, we have 5 minutes before we quote-unquote start the event. I think just aggroing the Moon Danugus will do it. Stay very close to your totem. When you see your totem spawn on the ground, stay right next to it. Don't move your gnolls away from it. Leave the Moon Danugu. Do not kill it. Kill the other 2 quickly. Once we only have the Moon Danugus left, then we will kill them all at the same time. You can bring them down to around 20%. Group 5, do you understand what you're doing?
Oh yeah.
Seep, call me. Okay, you guys can go ahead and aggro the martyr and move on by to your setup point. If there's an emote or something, please let me know. Bring them all the way up top.
Yeah, Totem 5's here.
Okay, we're going to let that group deal with the martyr. If you have more than 2 pet classes in your group, just be aware that's going to cause some problems. You're not supposed to have more than 7 or 8 targets on aggro for your in your little totem area.
Are you pulling to another group? You pulling to group 6? Yeah, Gant, you're going up toward the other totem. Keep going and let them grab it.
We need to kill that quickly.
Got severe problems with lag right now. I keep disconnecting.
Okay, looks like the totems have spawned. Leave the moon to Nugus, please.
We're not killing that till you call for it, though, right?
That's great. You can bring it down a little bit if you need to.
Like how far?
20%. Say go a little higher than that if you can. By the way, it looks like it is mezzable.
We killing Mundugas now?
Nope.
It looks like there's DPS on our Mundugu.
The totems.
You did say we could get them down, just
yeah,
not kill.
one just died. One just died.
Kill them all then. Kill them all. Gotta go. Burn what you can.
Oh boy.
Should we prioritize the Mandangos?
Yes. Burn hard. They gotta all die within a minute of each other. Good news is we're in place, so if it needs to reset, we should be okay. Go, 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 go.
Group 2 was a little late to the party because it spawned below the bridge.
SK is down. Finish off that Moon Danugo. I think we got it. Okay, I think we got it.
I got a task complete.
Same.
Okay, just 1 second. We're just gonna have to all come back together. If you all could come back out the way you came in, if you remember the way you came in, please. There may have been mobs that spawned, so please watch that. Let's meet at the bridge. Lynx, where's your group?
Where do you put us?
I need a more of a
DPS coming down there to help him, or we need to stay with him?
They're east, Kit. The easternmost camp. I don't know how to get there, but
they're right down the street from us here, so.
It's okay, Kazuma's just beast moding them.
Okay, we need to make sure we get group 3 rezzed. Anybody remember where group 3 was?
East. Right ground on top of train.
Got it.
Water.
I'm gonna go over there and call Claire. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna need people here. My void damage is dropping.
You can move east over the water.
Bridge. Group 1 was at the top, so we never went in further. There's a bridge
Come
here.
Yep. Come all the way down. Inside, all the way down. And then to the first little bridge layover.
They seem to have like double the mobs we had. Was there a reason for that, or?
Let's make sure we get those folks res, please.
They're angry
They
at
ask
the
whether
Moon
totems
Danogi.
where they said they were.
Hey guys, let's keep raid chat clear. We're getting a little chatty. I need Slowen, Foxy, and Weezer resed here with the raid. Yes, they did. We did successfully pass that part. So that's the first part of the raid. So good job, everyone. Congratulations. It's never good when the next step on your task says explore the noise from the eastern tunnels. Is there anyone that is not with us at the moment?
Yeah. There's a couple mobs over here by the banner. We gotta kill this stuff.
Yeah, we can kill that stuff for those folks over there.
I mean, there's
You can
nobody but
just
me
drop
standing
down.
here. There's just 2 mobs, but I just didn't know if everything needed to be dead.
Let's make sure Clara, SK, Slowen, Weezer, and Foxy went back. Make sure they get buffed, please.
Maladwin may need a call.
We're back up near the banner for those that are just around the corner over there. Just going to make sure we all get back together and we can move together as a raid. Let's all hold right at the banner, please. Again, please make sure Slowen, SK, Clara, and Foxy. Right now, is there anyone not with the raid? Anyone not with the raid?
Clara's not.
Yep, we're right over here, Claire. We're right next to you. Just going to hold here at the banner to make sure we have everybody with us. Get those rebuffs real quick. I need a rampage tank. I need an AE. Sorry, I need a rampage tank, a tank. Thank you, Malawin. Okay, we're going to head down to the east a little bit around the edge of this pool. You can either come down the hill or you can jump over the side, either way. I'm going to run around the edge of the rim of this. I will be stopping ahead just to make sure everybody catches up. Sorry, I fell in the water. I'm going to hold right here.
Oh, did they actually do something with that room up in there?
Anyone not with us? Oh, I think we still need to get flying rezzed. Did you get her trained?
Working on it.
Thank you. Let's just make sure flying gets here. 1 second. Again, I know these new raids are a little bit of a pain because we don't know where we're going and we're moving around. Just be patient with us tonight, folks.
She's here.
Thank you. Let's get Flying Fox here, res, please. The res may not have taken before because of her going link dead. Okay, and when you see Flying Foxy's purple robe, make sure she gets all the buffs. Could you post those tanks again for us, please? Pox, it'll summon at 100%, so you'll just need to get aggro and maybe feign death immediately.
Wait, what?
He's going to be the rampage tank, but it's going to summon at 100%, so he's going to need to aggro it. It'll immediately summon.
If he feigns, he's gonna lose being rampaged, though.
Even if you don't feign it completely, even if you pop back up?
I mean, there's a chance he could clear aggro on it.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for catching that.
I mean, I could do like I do in MMM and just I aggro it and let them get ramp and we go.
Actually, I think a bestow divine ore is probably a good idea. Come up east to Kit, do not pass. We'll send Pox in first with a DA. Whenever you're ready. Do it. Tanks be ready. We're going in. Tanks first. Tanks first. Alright, let's get our tank in. Get it debuffed.
5 seconds on Furious on Tyrion. Trapping.
He's a big null. Watch your AE rampage, please. Make sure you're not underneath him. Max melee if you're a melee. Occasionally this mob will heal itself. Wards down.
He just death touched something. Or the emote for it went out at least.
Flashpoint needs res. right, nice job.
Are we following you, or
Nope, gonna stay right there. I just want to make sure there's nothing else up here.
should be just the boss in the far east room?
Okay, gonna hail this guy. Oh, I didn't think we had to kill him. Spam much? Alright, let's see if we can find our loot. I think the chest might be up there. 1 second.
It's in the far east room.
Yep, everybody go far east, please. Far east. East coast. No one open the chest until everyone is here, please. Again, these will get cleaner, quicker. Bigger, faster. Alright, everybody into this room. Okay, let's go ahead and open it.
Where is it?
This little box on the ground right here.
It's the thing that's called a chest. Amarth has hailed it.
Again, I would like to do one more thing tonight that is a little bit off the wall, wacky, zany. If you need to leave for tonight, that's fine. Some pretty loot.
That ear is an actual item, not a trash loot.
Again, these are level 81 rank 3 spells. So those are our two main raids from the first tier here. Thank you, by the way, to those that helped knock out the prereqs to get this so we could request it. It was down to the wire, but we got it. Thank you for those. Congrats, Malamba.
I'm sorry, wipe that if we could.
In that case, I see Melanvin first at 6.
Thanks.
How's that spiky bed? Is it comfortable?
It's a table kit.
I love it.
That's for Slade.
Congrats, Melanvin.
That was Slade.
No, I saw Malarian first at 6.
Yeah, Melanvin bid 6, then Clara 5, then Slade 6.
Sorry.
Saw Bragg first at 10. Saw Siodan first at 15.
So what I'll start doing from here on out, depending on our lockouts, let's take a look at our lockouts. Looks like 5 days. 4.5 technically. As we'll try to do these once a week, and we'll start adding raids in. So we'll be able to do this quick, then the other one quick, and then we'll add in the Kithakor raid, and then we'll start weaning off of the earlier ones and then working in some new ones each night. Again, if you go to your achievement window under progression, under the raid version, the Tavern at the End of Norath, it should have a check mark on Queen Malarian and Stop the Ascension. You will see all the list of raids that we have to go through for the earlier progression. Grass squats.
Hey, thanks.
Again, I have one more thing I'd like to do. I'm not 100% positive that we can do it, but if you'll bear with me, please. Congrats, Thrombosis. That's really nice. Okay, again, just please stand by. I'm just going to check a couple of things real quick. By the way, this may have unlocked Void B for many of you. I believe completing all of the group progression or all of the raid progression in one theme opens up the next level of Void. Congrats, Jumi.
And you cannot mix and match.
No. Well, you can't mix and match for raid progression, I think. Sorry, for progression, no.
Yeah, like you can't finish the group of one but raid of the other and get it.
Okay, again, just stand by one moment, please. In the event that we cannot get the next task or thing that I'd like to do, we will call it for the night. It'll be an early night so you can continue to XP. But if we can, I'd like to do it because I think it'll be fun. While we're getting ready to move, Monday is our intro to this expansion and potentially an off-night raid, so I'm going to throw a raid in there. So make sure you come out to that. Mondays may start to change a little bit. It'll obviously be backflagging and stuff, but it's going to be either older content, so like MMM and maybe Crystallos eventually, or I may start to do things like the hard raids if we can. But it's a little bit fluid at the moment. Gonna kick everybody from that raid. It is possible some of you are not in that raid. 1 second. Yes, there's a 42-person limit. Do I have any volunteers that are not interested in doing an Old Man Mackenzie raid?
But I'll back out. I'm going to go to bed.
Sit out.
Yeah, Dora's going to drop as well.
Okay, that's more than I needed, but if you need to, go ahead. Let's have everybody move to Plane of Knowledge, please. Plane of Knowledge.
Like actually, like Pog?
Should we pick our characters?
You can in just a second. Yes, you can. Let me get everybody here first. If you're backing out, if you could leave the DZ, please. I'll kick you, Bragg. I'm going to have this not take attendance since it's not a technical raid. Since we're having folks sit out.
You want to gather in POK?
Yes, please. If you could gather at the brewing building, far east side, basically southeast of the main bank. And just bear with me because I'm not the people that left the task. I can't remove them for some reason. It's possible I'll have to re-get the task, so just give me a second. And the task is acting very funny. I may try to get it again. I just don't know if it's going to give me a task timer lockout. Dora, are you still in the raid?
I'm here.
Is there anyone that is in the raid, not in the raid, that would like to attend? Okay, let me try this again then. Okay, that's better. Once you are in plane of knowledge, if you could come to the east into the brewing building. This is a monster mission raid. If you have never done a monster mission, this will be a little bit interesting at first. If you have a select a character screen, it's your monster mission screen up. There are characters that you can select. We have a wide variety of every class. You can be whatever class you'd like. If you do not have that window, if you go to the quest window, basically where it says all your tasks, and you look at Ancient Heroes Lord Nagafin and you highlight it, you can press the monster select button and it will bring that window back up if you have closed it. You may select whatever class you would like, but let's make sure we have some balance in there.
I think I might go monk.
It'll tell you what classes have been selected by how many are left on that screen out of 6.
There's no berserker. This is bullshit.
We're killing Nagy?
Yes.
Do this?
Right. I'll be a tank.
I see select a character, but there's nothing for me to choose.
Do you see optional characters on the left side?
No, I see select monster.
Yes, do that.
But I can't select any of them. It says hit points, mana, and there's nothing on the right to select.
Optional characters, classic, something, anything's showing up.
No.
Okay, it is possible that your window is not wide enough. You need to maybe broaden your window a little bit.
You open that window up?
Yeah, I got it my whole screen width and nothing.
Okay, stand by 1 second. You hit the monster select button if you need to open the window again. Mel, on the far side, do you see required characters?
Nope. At the very top it says select monster, and then on the left side it says select monster, and below it says hit points, mana, endurance, strength, but there's nothing to choose from, and when I click on those, nothing happens.
Okay, do me a favor and close that window.
Done.
Go back to your task window where it says Ancient Heroes Lord Nagafin. Highlight that task.
Hang on, that window got closed.
Alt Q.
Okay, got it open. Current task.
By the way, for everybody else, I'll get you to a second, Melite. For everybody else, if you want to say, let me see the proper phrase to get in. Tell me the whole story. If you'll say, tell me the whole story, it'll zone you in and you could start setting up your AAs and such. Sorry, Melite. If you'll highlight Ancient Heroes Lord Nagafin and then press Monster Select button.
Done.
You have a select a character window that popped up?
Yes, it says warrior, level 50.
It sounds like you chose a warrior level 50.
No, I didn't.
No, that's just the first one that's highlighted. Anything on that list, highlight the item.
There's nothing on a list.
Stand by 1 second. I'll make sure we figure out who did what.
There's a limited number of each class on the task, correct? You may be stuck with just warrior being available.
No, the only one that's used up was wizard.
Melite, on the left side of your screen, do you have a required characters area?
I do not.
The columns can be dragged and dragged.
Yeah, I have a feeling the window is she needs to expand the window a little bit. It's all clogged up for. I had it happen to me before.
My window's the whole width of my screen.
Yeah, I'm not saying the window isn't large enough. Look for your mouse to go in the corners or the edges of that window and pull down. The columns need to be opened up. Go on the far left side of your screen.
Okay, I was able to slide over.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Was covering the other. Okay, all right.
We got you settled?
Yeah, I'm going to be a cleric.
There is a little bit of setup on this. If you're not used to doing monster missions, this is going to be a little odd. If you need help setting up, we're going to give you some time for that. We may fail this and we'll do it real quick again. This is just for fun. We are not going to take attendance on this. However, if we do get to the end of the event and beat Nagy, I would like to do this DKP earned and DKP spent. Oh God, I'm a halfling.
Okay, I may not select a cleric. And it says I have already selected a template?
Yes.
Then you just go to the guy and say,
tell me the whole story.
So we have to redo hotkeys and everything.
You will have to redo some of them, yes. Okay. What I like to do, for those that have never done this before, is if you have hotbars and you just use the spinner to get to a separate page of your hotbars, that's helpful.
Seems like if you play the same class, it keeps your abilities where they were.
Yeah, I wish I would have played the same class, because now
Well, in Classic, as a warrior, you have like one ability, unless you picked a different thing.
No, I picked the warrior, but...
How do I get the window back so I can select the abilities?
I can't find song.
It's the AA window.
You can just hit the letter V as in Victor.
I have that window open.
All of your spells, essentially, are going to be AA abilities. So again, what I do is I take a hotbar and I just spin it, use the little different pages on that hotbar, just use a different hotbar that I'm not used to using, and assign some of those spells. There are going to be a lot, but usually they're different versions of the same thing. It'll take everybody a moment to get set up, so just be patient. Let's make sure we don't get too far ahead, by the way. If you can pull stuff, pull it back to the entrance.
I have a large people in my pull path.
If you're able to find not able to find your general AA, make sure you don't have can purchase selected. I know most of us probably clicked can purchase, so we'll know what we can buy. Just check your filters on that. Again, this can be a little frustrating in the beginning, but I promise you, once we get set up and we get moving along, this will be fine. A little bit of setup on the start.
I don't even know what I am, Kit.
Are you inside the zone with us?
I am.
Okay, then all you need to do is just assign yourself a couple of AAs. Again, I use a different hotbar, that way you don't mess up your current hotbar setup. Go to your AA abilities, and all your spells are now AA abilities. You are a level 50 version of whatever you selected.
Well, I didn't select anything. It wouldn't let me be a cleric.
You could also just do a who in the zone, and it'll tell you what you've taken.
Just press I, and it will tell you what class you are.
You are a cleric.
Whatever healers decided to choose a healer could use a heal on train. Since Aragar is some weird class now.
You're too far away.
Okay. I got a heal. There's like a large majority, or large portion of the raid up a little bit. Coming back to you.
We need to give everybody some time, okay?
Yep. I'm just saying I can't pull through them. Like 30 people there.
Again, just take some time to set up what spells you need. There's a lot of stuff on those lists. A lot of it you're not going to use. Find the best version of whatever your class is.
It says I have 0 points and it won't let me spend anything.
Everything should already be bought. You just need to make hotkeys of it all.
Thank you.
Thank you to those of you that are doing a little bit of clearing. Just make sure we're clearing trash and not getting too far ahead of ourselves. People are still setting up and it's a little overwhelming at first. Again, you're going to have a lot of different spells listed there, but a lot of them are repeats of what you have already. So, like, they'll give you light healing, they'll give you healing, and then they'll give you greater healing. You obviously don't need all of those.
Apparently I just zoned out.
You'll have to zone back in through Old Man Mackenzie, wherever you end up.
Yep.
we're parsing this, right?
Better be.
I just got disconnected. Actually, it's not showing up, so no.
Again, some of us have moved forward, and that's okay because we're just doing clearing. Some of you are still back at the entrance because you're still setting up, and that's okay too.
It's pretty much clear to the giant area now.
Okay, before we start clearing in there, let's make sure we get everybody caught up with this and everybody set up.
Yep.
I just trained the raid.
Typical.
I'm just happy that you know where you are, Refred.
Well, I realized I was going the wrong way, so I'm making progress.
Is there anybody that still needs help or is maybe having difficulty that I can help you with?
I'm lost.
If you are with Kit, let's hold in this room for now, please. Oh, it won't let me place the banner. Boo.
Could you imagine pulling any one of our guildies into this?
Let's go ahead and hold here and get some minor buffs on people. We'll need resist fire. We'll need to make sure that goes around on everybody. Need some hit point buffs. I know some people are still setting up. That's okay. If some of you were still at the entrance and couldn't get to us or didn't know where we went, please let me know. We'll come and get you. Is anyone completely lost and does not know what's going on and desperately needs help? Please let me know.
I'm coming in from the entrance.
Okay, do you know how to get to us or do I need to come get you? It's almost a straight shot south. You'll have to...
Oh, this isn't going to end well.
I just zoned into plane of knowledge.
Melanie, let me know where you are. I'll see if I can come get you.
She's with me.
Okay. You can bring him to the raid. You're not far from it if you'd like.
All right, through the crushing block, around this corner, and then straight south.
Raid will have a lot coming in from the north. Okay, we'll have 3 coming in from the north. Just because you guys are so awesome. Is there anyone currently that is not with us or needs a little more time? Now, the groups may not be set up optimally because I cannot tell what class is what. So if people switched classes, it may make it a little more difficult. If you could come up on the dais little platform here, please. I think we need to go that way. Nope, actually we need to go west. Sorry, west. It's been a while since I've been in here. Hold tight for everyone, please. Don't move too far ahead. We're gonna crawl gently. Gonna move into the spider room and hold. Look at all these noobs. Please no pictures of me in halfling form. It's a sacrilege.
Too late. There's already a bunch uploaded right now.
All right, we're climbing up. For those that don't know what's going on, we're killing Nagy. We're killing Nagy as level 50s. And I think if we can beat it, you'll really like the loot. All right, giants are incoming.
I fell down.
Oh, God.
I'm in the lava.
We can move over the bridge if you want to move ahead.
The elf titty boots dropping in here?
I think can I get a cough?
They did give it to us.
Yeah, I might be just dead.
Are you in the lava? Seriously?
Yeah.
Go east and then come back up that platform to your north. I can't remember if you can go up that way or not.
Oh man, my yaks are procking.
If not, you'll have to go west onto the shore. Oh, I forgot to look at what gear we have on.
Shitty gear.
Can you call it gear?
Classic appropriate.
It's
yeah,
bad.
pre-planer.
Wow, they really punish you with this swimming skill 1.
Should have practiced, nerd.
They don't anticipate people to fall off of the giant bridge into the lava.
Go swim around in the lava a little bit till you get good.
Let's hold here just a second if we could, just until everybody catches up. Refried, keep me updated on your progress.
Yep, I'm good. I'll make it to you guys.
Okay. We'll look around at your groups, make sure they have hit point buffs, make sure they have resist fire. Let's do that now, please.
You got any bards?
We do have a few bards. We will need a tank group set up with a bard, probably, or two.
Yeah, our resists are terrible.
Smiggy, you said you wanted to tank Nagy?
Sure. It's been a long time.
Put its ass in the closet again.
That was
That was Fox.
And who are my bards?
There's these.
With these resists, so we're probably going to be getting feared left and right.
Yeah, we'll have Song Eater, and again, I don't know what they give you, Song, but we'll have Song play the best group resist, fire resist, and then we'll have some of the bards play the AEs, the AE resist song. Again, please check and make sure you have all the buffs on everybody that can be had. Some hit point buffs. Druids have skin like diamond. I think there's probably temerity going on. I'm not sure. Look for resist fire.
Yeah, we're going to need some junkers too because he's going to dispel.
We're going to use the around the corner method as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can do anything about the junk buffs. Unless the tank wants to really put them on. Am I the only druid? I think I am the only druid.
Good thing you bought them all spells earlier.
Dora, you traitorous druid.
I knew you'd say that.
I'm just kidding. That's fine. It's fun to try something different. All right, check your buffs. I'll try to get skin on as many people as possible. Make sure you have resist fire. Anything else that we need?
Picking Rogue in Classic is like the worst idea.
Oh, why don't you just tell her how?
I did. I sent her a tell, but I wanted to also announce it in raid chat.
Okay, that's nice of you.
I'm getting all in trouble here.
Shaman's the worst with the buffing.
If you wanted a DPS, just play a monk.
We can only have 6 of those.
Oh, true. Well, then any other DPS class but a rogue.
There's nothing wrong with rogues in Classic.
I'd say they're better than rangers.
Oh,
hey.
I mean,
do we even have rangers on the raid?
I see one.
Maybe. But he doesn't DT.
Oh, Ralmez chose a ranger. Oh no, Weezer's a ranger too.
Just returning to my roots.
Okay, let's make sure Smiggy gets buffed, please.
Yeah, I got all 5 of them.
Fenlo was smart enough to not choose a ranger.
Again, I know this seems like a little bit silly, but once you see the loot, if it goes the way I think it's going to go, you'll be happy.
Are we gonna do the box one too?
we only have 2 clerics?
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We're gonna get smoked.
No, Mellight's a cleric.
Yeah, so don't fuck it up, Smiggy.
Yeah, we're getting smoked. We got 2 we need like a rod on it.
No, we've got 3, I think. 4 maybe.
I selected cleric.
Yeah, I think we have 4. We have 4 clerics.
Yeah, monk, so I get the damn.
We will probably need a rot, and then the shaman and druids can back up. Let's see. Let's do our rotation as Ave, Clara, Melite, Xavius. We'll do them in alphabetical order.
Set up your hotkeys.
So you'll need a 2-second delay between. We'll probably just need to put it in raid. Maybe just a key. You don't have to put it all in the same key.
That's old school with kneeling in it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, what do I need for a pause, my dear?
Your pause should be 20, I think.
We still
Please
have
no.
We have Lasona thing pen, don't we? You don't kill pets.
What's better, Lyrian Corpse or Summon Dead?
I know that the clerics are setting up, but if we could just move up to kill one of these giants, please, to let the clerics continue to set up.
Invoke death.
We don't have to set it up as an actual hotkey. We can do it kind of manually.
What channel do you want it in?
OOC is fine.
Do it in general.
One thing to double check your gear that it doesn't have charges of stuff.
Can we put a frickin' bell on that or something?
20 seemed to be kind of fast.
Do you want me to split the king, or do you want to kill the king in like a bunch of giants?
If we can split it, split it.
I'm gonna need people not at the bottom of the stairs.
Let's back up just a hair past the bridge, or past the little gate. They're here. Pick them up.
Be one giant.
Oh boy, I fell. I'll be right back.
Should be able to lava swim to the northwest and the north, I think.
There's another ad that just ran down the stairs on Dora. Cool, fat loot.
Oh shit.
Just so you know, Kit, our CH buttons don't work in our macro setups.
Yeah.
We have to manually click them.
Yep. I'll make sure we test it, make sure everybody figures it out when we give it a go here in a second.
You can put in an alt activation code instead of a cast number.
Just as a note, while we're laughing at the polished mithril torque, that would actually be an upgrade for whoever's main tanking.
Oh yeah. Well,
it may not let you wear it though here, but I will try.
If you move up
lose
into
my
the
resistance.
room to the south, it's a split mob, the warlord.
I get AC, but I lose my resistances.
Move up, please. Move up. Again, we'll test the hill rotation here in a minute. Just keep it moving.
See if it lets me wear it. No, no go. You can only wear what you're wearing.
Oh yeah, look at that upgrade.
We can all move into this room and hold here, please.
It looks like land.
You can't wear the gear, just drop them.
Doesn't look like it.
Can someone have the drawbridge ready for me?
Everybody come to Kit and hold here. We're not moving except for those that are pulling or helping. Staying in this room unless you are pulling or helping.
Kid, if you would put your hat on, it would be easier to find you.
Stupid Rivervale halflings.
feel like my health is a lot higher than it would have been in Classic.
Oh, look at Beans go. He's got him.
Ooh, did a chin or miss a spider? That's gonna help a lot.
You mean charm?
Yeah, that's. But yeah, hopefully you have chunk buffs in front of it, or we're gonna get wiped by that spider.
I don't know how many of you have been with us since the very beginning when we actually did this as a guild together. But we are going to tank right here. Kind of in this hallway around the corner on the steps.
I need drawbridge. Lost the mob. Keep that open. So wait, you're pulling back to where you guys are right now?
Yeah, you're going up the steps right after the drawbridge.
Yeah, okay. I remember that being a really hard to get him to you, or to the raid
No,
one,
it's
but...
not. Stop crying. Just pull.
What was the name of the original guildmaster?
The guild. Tanith.
No, before that, like EQ Brew My Life, the guy who.
I don't remember his character's name. His name was Adam. I don't remember what his tune's name was. Nobody wiped here. You stay in here and I'll pull him. How's that?
I heard stories about wiping here. I don't know.
Again, we're staying in here, please. Stay in this hallway or in this room.
I don't know when the last time you wiped us, but...
Clerics, we'll check your complete heal rot just fully, just to make sure that all the hotkeys and everything are going off in just a moment. Just going to let them finish clearing. If you get the dragon and it's coming in, do not pull it.
Huh? I need the drawbridge.
Sorry, that pause is going to need to be 30-ish. Let's do 30 instead of 20. My bad.
Miss Ricardo.
Xavius, you need to put a pause in your macro between your cast and your announcement.
I can't even get my casting to work.
Well, it's not a usability. It's an alt activate.
And if you don't see anything, hit reset. And it should give you all the skills. Ooh, I just found Harm Touch. Ooh.
Is that Lanigan down there?
Make sure we're not bringing him in.
I know, I gotta split the mob out of the room.
Everybody back up just a hair, just in case.
He's gonna get stuck on walls the way, so...
Keep those buffs coming on those that are here so we can have fresh buffs.
Can you tag this Smiggy or something? Someone? He's up in that... He's... Oh, never mind. Hold on, he's pathing back. Hold on. Gonna have to let it reset.
Make sure that resist fire gets out on everybody as well. Pets included.
You don't have to kill the Magus, right?
I think it is part of the task.
Okay. Alright, be ready, Smiggy? So run up this ramp. right to the right. Or scat, whatever.
Yeah, let Lana can do it.
The maggots.
Yep.
Open the drawbridge.
Yeah, someone open the drawbridge. There's no one there.
Anyone?
I'll do it with the lever. Hold on.
Reef is coming.
It's going.
Thanks, Reef.
I think I did it.
I'll do what I can.
Is that Thud?
Yes, sir.
Monk is fucking easy.
Yeah, you just auto attack and go AFK.
Okay. First, let me have all of the healers here where Kit is currently. I am in the hallway. Healers, you should be here. All healers.
If you don't see him.
You're going to stay right here along this wall. This is for healers. Healers, you should be here. Tanks, potential tanks, come with Kit, please. You are going to tank him on the stairs. He is going to be at the bottom of the stairs. You're going to tank him at the top of the stairs. Do not go around the corner. If you go around the corner, you'll get the rest of the raid AE'd. We're going to corner tank him here. So basically, none of the folks up top will get AE'd. If you are getting low on health and you want to get out of the AE, you can come back up into this hallway. He will not AE around the corner.
So tanks are staying top of the stairs, not bottom?
Kind of on the stairs, not bottom of the stairs. No, you want to stay closer to the top of the stairs, but face them this direction. Or well, yeah, that's how we did it normally.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I just always did it the other way.
All right. Let's have Smiggy be our main tank, and let's test our heal rotation. I'm just going to let it go through real quick. We'll start with Ave, and we'll go through. All right, I see Ave is going. Clara's is going. Melites was going. Xavier should go. Let's make sure it goes out. And Xavius is going. All right, and then Ave will come back around.
I mean, my magic resist is 96, so we're gonna be running all over the place.
Just to make sure, clerics, your cast is before your pause, correct?
Yes.
It should be. Yeah, your pause should be after your cast.
Correct.
I know everybody does it a little bit different. We tend to do ours after the cast. So it should be announce, cast, pause, announce the next person. Just going to give a moment for the clerics to set up. So it's announce, cast, pause, announce next. Let's make sure we get clarity out on everyone again. Refresh those buffs. Some of the buffs are dropping. Everybody bunch up. What's all the little gnome pink robes? You guys look silly.
Don't make fun of our coordination.
Filthy, dirty gnomes. If you're a druid or a shaman, we will be blast healing Smiggy. Yeah, I didn't. The alt activates. I don't know that they can fizzle, but I can't remember. If our clerics need to retest the rot, I don't know if Ave was switching out the message, but if you guys need another reset, let me know. We'll do it again. I'd rather us test it again than fail. All right, Ave's going. There's the announce to Clara. Clara's going. There's the announce to Melite. Melite's going. There's the announce to Xavius. Xavius is going. See the announce to Ave. Okay. Perfect. Bards, let's make sure we have our Song Eater should be doing the best for Smiggy, the best resist for Smiggy. And if some of our other bards, I don't know what bards get at this level, so I don't know if they have an AE version.
No.
Do we have a magic resist? Like a chanter or?
I can do a version for you. 1 second. Let's get that pet under control.
There we go. Now I'm up to 181. Need my resist gear. Can I go back to the bank?
If we need to slow down the heal rod, we'll slow it down manually. We'll also see how we need a tank order as well. Who are my other warriors? Tyrion, Smiggy,
Amarth.
and Amarth. Okay, let's do Smiggy, Tyrion, Amarth then. Again, if we wipe, it's much easier to just come back in here, pick the same class, and we'll try it again. It's actually really fast once you pick the same class, come in here and clear real quick. So we'll try this first and see how it goes. And yes, you can duck heals if they're full, if it's going to land on a full person. Is there anyone that is not ready? Okay, if you are not the tank, you need to be around the corner back here where the casters are. You don't want to take aggro from the initial hit until you're ready to go in. I believe the Fear and AE are on a timer.
Yeah, I have the timer.
You can call the joust if you want, Drain.
So when I'm pulling him in this way, where do I stand to not get one shot when he warps through the door?
Top of the stairs.
Okay. I just didn't know how to position it properly.
Yeah, if you have to come around the corner a little bit, you can. He should stay. He's got such a wide melee range.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, folks, let's give this a shot. Be ready to heal Smiggy, then Tyrion, then Amarth.
Eindari is a warrior as well.
Oh, okay. My apologies. We'll hold on the complete heal chain for now. Just hold. Let me know when he's close.
Okay. I need the draw. Oh, never mind. I can do it.
Let me know because I'll need a 10-second heads up.
Yeah, he's stuck on walls, so I'm waiting for him to go through it. And my cat's being annoying. Okay, he's just getting out of his room.
Is Nagy a belly caster?
Yes.
Then yes, we'll definitely need a joust.
He's about to be just north of me.
That doesn't help me.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to tell you the time till he's actually moving through.
Let's go ahead and start.
I see him now, but he's stuck.
Duck it if you get to the point. Just do the complete and duck it.
Thick.
Probably about 5 seconds out.
Watch those pets. Back the pets off.
There he is. Alright, Dispel just went off.
Alright, you should be able to go in.
It's quick though. Joust out.
Just around the corner. Pop around the corner. Duck your heel if it's going to be full.
Joust out. Delete. Fires out.
Feared.
Need a tank to pick
That
it up.
timer. Joust out.
There's a tank not feared. Pick it up.
Back in.
Alright, I'm back. Your shroud's down.
Joust out.
Pick it back up on Smiggy if he's back in.
In.
Yeah, I'm back.
Let's get it. Keep it on Smiggy.
Trying. There we go.
Joust out. Dead.
We win.
So easy.
He was, yeah. That was not like it was in Classic.
Ooh, look at that bag.
Then you find out that we've actually been inside the Classic instance, not the new one.
Okay, there should be a chest, I think, up in his room.
Yep.
Let's move up to his room, please, because I don't want us to be out of range.
Oh, whoever just did the drawbridge is a dick.
DMF, baby.
Tank parse?
Thanks for hitting me.
Here you go. Look at that. Pets are king in Classic.
Give a moment for those that maybe got stuck in the lava to get up here.
I might be right. The LDC, he'd be able to out DPS everybody.
Anybody that's stuck in the lava still? Anyone that's not with us? Here we go, folks. Here's our Uber loots. This will be DKP spent and DKP earned, but no attendance. By the way, you do get what we call brews, Mackenzie brews for this. Eventually, after those are... see, those are pretty nice, right?
Come on.
900
Now,
HP? Gross.
What do you bid from the class that you are right now, or your actual class?
It'll have to be the stuff. It'll go to your real character.
Okay.
Ooh.
I know it's hard to see what you have on right now, but for most of us, that's going to be an upgrade.
The best part is it's not usable by everyone because it's level 85.
Wait, so... Oh, okay. I got you. Never mind.
Yeah, give me a second.
Man, those are nice arms.
Thanks, I've been working out.
Hold bids, please. Just want to make sure our bidding rules are put together. So just give me a moment for me.
Man, you can't throw it out. That's ridiculous.
Officer's monitor, officer chat, please. We can kill that pet. Considering how easy this was, I'm going to probably throw this into heavy rotation on off nights on Mondays. We could do this and Nagy, excuse me, this and what's it called, Vox.
I was kind of scared, to be honest.
That was pretty easy. I don't think we needed a heal rotation.
He was way easier than he would have been in Classic. I think our numbers are a little better.
Just bear with me while I solidify.
I don't think my AC would have been 500.
Officers, please chime in, and officer chat, if you could, please.
And the resists were low too, because I only got feared once. I mean, you needed your resists that were like 300 to be able to.
You had a bard with the group song though.
Yeah, but it was still only 151. Like you needed like 300 to resist all that stuff.
Oh.
I'm just checking to make sure we have consensus in officer channel on our exact rules. Because this is a DKP earned, DKP spent, but no attendance, I just want to solidify that.
Did you take the DKP dump, Kudo?
I took the attendance, yes.
Okay.
I don't take dumps.
I mean, everyone does.
We are going to make it so that if you are 81 plus, you will be able to bid on these. Obviously, it's a little difficult to tell in this raid, but I know some of us haven't leveled up yet. So we are going to make it 81 plus, since I think there's only just a couple of people that are 85. But we are going to keep the attendance percentage in place. In my raid window, it actually shows some people as 50s now, which is strange. These monster missions become a little bit difficult. So again, don't worry, guys. I'm going to do these very often because they're great loot. We see how nice they are. I'm going to do these as frequently as we can. It is limited to 42, so I don't know that I can do it actually on a full raid night. But I may set aside special times for these. So look for that. It right now is pretty much the best gear we've seen. So again, it's new. I know you may not be 100% pleased with the raid rules. Let's the officers get a chance to hash all that out if there are problems. That's what we're going to do for tonight. I promise you in the future we'll make sure that that's all hashed out. Zing, would you mind doing loot for me?
Yeah.
So again, 81 to 85s can bid.
Start with the treasure hunter satchel or the mithril van braces.
Mithril, please.
I don't think you get to keep the
Wait, the other stuff?
bag, do you?
The other stuff I think you keep also. It's not temporary.
Yeah, you can keep it outside of the raid. And once you get outside the monster mission, but I mean, most people don't need that.
Can we just leave the task or whatever?
Yes, if you'd like to.
It boots us.
Again, there's a Nagy and a Vox version of this. Next time we do, we'll probably end up doing both. I know that Pox and Raleigh also talked about doing some off-night stuff. I'll make sure we coordinate with everyone so that we don't lock ourselves out or do things like that.
Do these things get locked out?
3 days.
Oh wow.
See beeping first at 60.
Yes, if you do /task timer, you'll see a task timer on it. Again, thank you all very much. I hope you had a little bit of fun tonight doing some new stuff. I know things are a little bit wonky with getting into this new expansion. Just give us some time. I promise you we'll do all the fun stuff. We're all going to work through this together. Thank you to those that helped us get the prereqs done so we could request this stuff tonight. It was a really fun raid. I'm going to let the rest of this stuff bid out and stick around. Officers, no chat tonight, but we will chat in Discord about solidifying some of these rules for the future. Let's keep the guild growing strong. And I'll be around this weekend a little bit to help out those that need some progression stuff. If you need faction spells from certain Bale's Herald and Ocean Green, I can buy those for you.
Stock up some of them chronobinds.
I think I've got 1,000. I've got 1,300 now.
Shit.
If you have the little pieces from all the various quests, the guy David Tennant or David Dennant in Guild Lobby will hold a lot of that stuff for you.
Where do we pick up the loots again?
I think once you're out, it'll be in your item overflow or your shroud bank or your bank.
So if we just quit expedition, it'll kick us out of here?
Yep, it will. I'll kick everybody once we're done too.
Do we need to stay in for what's his name?
No.
All right.
Gracias, Kay.
It won't let me quit the expedition.
You have to leave it as a task. So if you open up the task window, quest journal.
Oh, I did not get a brew.
You should have gotten 2. And the brews are currency, and Old Man Mackenzie will sell stuff.
Yeah, I got it highlighted and I'm hitting reclaim. It's not showing up.
Hit reclaim all.
I think they'll show up as the additional currency in the currency window. I have to look though.
Oh, I see it. It says you have a pending reward. Please check your reward window. Got it.
And I'm not sure what to do with the rest of that stuff.
If anybody wants it, you can assign it to them. Let me make sure that everybody's got their loot, and then I'll kick everybody. Looks like SK got his. Anybody want this stuff? I'm just going to let it finish rolling out, and then I'll kick everybody.
Do you have to talk to him to get the brew?
I think you have to do either slash reward or go EQ button, quest, rewards.
Ah, there we go. Gotcha.
Okay, everybody should be kicked now. Again, thank you again. We'll probably do Vox on Monday. Again, I'll try to do Vox on Monday. Again, if you can't find your stuff from the reward, just go to EQ button, quests, rewards. And then if you go back to Old Man Mackenzie, he is a vendor that will sell things based on brews.
He does stuff for beer.
Things like this. It's a pretty nice little og, isn't it?
Ooh. Is it like the face site guy where you got to do 72,000 of these things to get a piece of food?
Yes.
I think there are group missions as well, if I'm not mistaken. But the nice thing about this is we could do these raids over and over and over again and get everyone. We do, let's see, we got each 2. You do 20 of these raids, and we can each have pretty nice armor. I mean, look at this breastplate.
Also, that gave me 3 AA points.
There you go.
Yeah, that's nice. You get 3 AAs for completing. Oh, wow.
It gives you the exact same armor we just bought. Mithril Vambrace is the same that we just bid out.
Yep, they're all part of the same one. Thank you again. It was a lot of fun, everyone. I have to work a double-double this weekend, so you may not see me very much. I'll keep checking in occasionally. Unfortunately, I have to be to work in a couple of hours, so I will see you all later.
Okay, good night, Kit. Congratulations on that piece.
Thank you.
Night, Kit.
That's actually not bad. 63 of these. Yeah.
Night, Kid.
Night, Kit. Thanks.
Night, Kit. Grats.
63 beers? I've done
a
lot less for a lot more.
It's like 3 days.
How do you check the overflow stuff?
Okay, see you.
If you're looking for your reward, go to EQ button, quests, rewards.
The thing is, Flash actually had 10 different quests that she had not claimed, so it's not there.
I think 10 might be the reward cap, but you can check /item overflow.
Oh man, that cloak of flames is. Whew.
Good luck, guys. Have fun. Get lots of gear, lots of loot. Take care of each other.
Ooh, they do have elf titty boots. 110 AC too. Goddamn.
Is the beer supposed to go to your inventory?
EQ button, quest, rewards.
I select the wars, but do you get the beer in your inventory, or does it go toward like coins or cash?
Yeah, it's in the alt currency.
Yeah, alt currency tab of the inventory window.